There's not a Charlie Kirk hashtag anymore. I watched it for like a week.
Alright, so we're going to put this theory to a test. This video is primarily in response to see if there is a Charlie Kirk hashtag. I will hashtag Charlie Kirk on this video. But I really stopped listening to that woman when she said the left has ruined. Like, okay, lady. First of all, Tyler Robinson was not a liberal. For 20 years of his life, he was raised in a God-fearing, Trump-loving, gun-toting MAGA household. That's where extremism lies. The stuff you're seeing on the left is a response to the extremism of the right. You guys are pulling narcissistic, control freak moves. You act like all of your heinous abuses can go unpunished, which is why you're all getting so vehement and loud with them now, because nobody smacked you in your fucking mouths. And that's what you need. Have you read your Bible? I have. I'm a Satanist. I've read your Bible. It's the most pornographic, disgusting book I have ever read. The most vile thing ever written. Christ was cool. And you all claim to profess to love this Christ. Yet, 99.7% of you do not walk in his footsteps. You're supposed to love people. You're supposed to accept people. You're supposed to help people, including the lost, the damned, the criminal, the immigrant, somebody from another race, somebody from another faith. Your job as a Christian is to love them, to feed them, to clothe them, to help those in need. But you twist the words of your God to fit this evil agenda. I studied modern and ancient world religions in college and have had a personal interest in it my entire life. I've liked to know why people behave the way that they do, and their beliefs is a big part of that. I also took human sexuality. Okay, so we're going to cover a couple topics here, like animals that have sex for procreation, mammals per se. Okay, now every animal in the animal kingdom, which includes human beings, are creations of God, right? And they do exactly what they're created to do. When you see a boy dog go hump a pillow, your leg, another boy dog, do you tell it's an abomination to God? Do you tell it it's going to burn in hell? Do you try to convert it? Do you try to put it through gay version therapies? Or do you just let the dog be the dog? Every single species of animal that has sex for procreation has gay animals, has lesbian animals. Every single one of them. And if those were all natural a part of God's creation on this beautiful planet that we live on, then what in your right mind would make you think that gay people, people of the LGBTQ community, are an abomination? Like, where does that come from? Because in the Bible, the actual translation where you speak of in Leviticus, where a man shall not lay with a man, it doesn't say that. It was talking about adults lying with children. That's what the real translation was. But you have this Bible, your white rulers put together and created this narrative that dupes you all. You know, your Bible talks about when the end times are here, there's going to be a charismatic leader, one who dupes the masses, one who is, in effect, bringing in the days of the Antichrist. If you pay attention to your biblical prophecies, you will see that our current leader in the United States fits the bill of the biblical Antichrist. Did you know that? Or do you only listen to the words your preachers tell you? I would like you to go and just read the words of Christ. Just the words of Christ alone. Okay? You can Google it. Christ's words. What did Christ say in the Bible? You can actually look into that. And then that's what you should be mirroring your life on. Tyler Robinson was raised MAGA conservative. And the majority of extremism comes from the MAGA right. And in nearly 6,000 shootings since 2018, 7 were trans people. Over 5,500 of them were right-leaning conservatives. So the data states that the right is where the crazy bullshit comes from. Now, a thing here I'm not trying to do is damn the right. Okay? You guys have been confused. You guys have been lied to and you've been manipulated. You've been brainwashed your whole lives by your church and by your politicians. They have all lied to you this whole time. Now, I'm not saying Democratic politicians are any better. I think personally we need to do away with the whole system. I'm sick of the swamp that is our politics. Our politics became a joke when we elected our first entertainer as president, Ronald fucking Reagan. Our politics have been bought off since JFK was assassinated. We can all agree that it's elitism that's harming our country. People on the left, people on the right, people up and down from you. We can all agree it's the elitists. So why do we keep electing elitists as our leaders? Why don't you run for city council, for the board of education, for mayor, for governor, for senate or Congress, for fucking president? Right now we have a 34-count convicted felon, a convicted rapist, and an accused pedophile. Someone who's been known for lying to and stiffing all of their contractors. Someone who, on several occasions, said he wants to fuck his own daughter. Not in those words, but you can read between the lines. You're not stupid. You read between every other line and pull out scenarios that don't even exist. So look at the ones that actually do. Okay? Please, use your God-given brain. The end times are here when there is a charismatic leader saying things that make many people feel that their words are words of God. These people, like Donald Trump and Charlie Kirk, these are the signs you are being led astray. I didn't believe in the whole Christian mythos. I believe that it's the same as the Greek mythologies. But I also believe that humans are a part of source energy, and we collectively and individually manifest our reality. I believe that monotheism was the first cause of division within humans. Before that, we accepted one another. If you believed in a bunch of gods, guess what? I believed in a bunch of gods. And guess what? I believe your gods are real. And guess what? You believe my gods are real. We respect each other. Please do a deep dive into what Christ says. Please reevaluate and look at facts.